Welcome back everyone. Quickly, let's continue our discussion on HTML elements. And right now we'll be discussing about HTML block and inline elements. Every HTML element has a default display value depending on what type of element it is. There are two display value, block and inline. And right now we'll be discussing about the block. Block level elements. Block level elements always starts on a new line, and the browsers automatically add some space, a margin before and after the element. A block level element always takes up the full width available, stretches out to the left and right as far as it can. Two commonly used block elements are p and div tag. The p element defines a paragraph in a HTML document. The div element defines a division or a section in HTML document. So quickly, let me show you how it works. When you specify the p tag in the p element is a block level element and the div element is a block level element. So let me show you how they both work. So for instance, now when you specify the p tag here, if you want to write anything again, maybe you want to once you have closed this p tag with this, let's say you have closed the p tag with this like this, any element again that you want to write, let's say you want to write the div tag again now beside it like this, every element you now write again, instead of them to jump to this new line here, they will never jump. They will instead of them to be at the side of each other like this, they will never come. They will jump a new line. That's what they call the block element. Quickly, let me show you in our document how it works. Back to our document, we don't know how we got there. You can check our previous tutorial on HTML list. So that's why we have playlist on HTML list. So you can check. We have on other list, we have other list, we have description list. This is the thing that gave us that thing you are seeing on the screen. This is the scope. This is the OL element, the other list element that gave us the thing you are seeing on the screen. So let's delete this right now and use the p tag. So reload our document is empty right now. Let's use the p tag. When we use the p tag, let's give it 1. When we give it 1, let's use another one. Let's give it 2. Let's give it 2 quickly. Let's use another one and give it 3. So use another p tag and give it 3. So for you to see what is going on, and also let's use div tag also quickly. Div tag also, let's use wow. Let's use after the wow, let's use div tag again. Let's use another one. Let's use thanks. Let's use another div tag again. Let's use div tag again. Let's use good. So let's save our document and see what is happening. Can you see the 1, 2, 3 from the p tag? They all jump in a line instead of them coming by their side this side as we specified, and instead of them to show like this the way we specify, they will never do, because the default way is that they should jump a new line like this, they should jump a new line like this. So that's how they are. So the same thing also goes to the div tag also. The default also is to come to a new line like this, to come to a new line like this. That's how they, no matter how you specify them in your code, when you are writing them, they will always jump to a new line. That's why you are seeing them like this. So quickly, as you can see, but one thing I want you to notice here is that the width and height of this p tag is bigger than this one. The space this div is taking is not as big as the space the p tag is taking. That's what you should notice. You should check the margin and the padding. The margin and the padding, they are not the same. They are very bigger than each other. So it depends on what you want to do. It depends on the tag you want to use. So use it at your own convenience. The thing you want to use, just note it. They are taking different width. And for us to know the size of the width they are taking, so quickly we can specify border in them. So let's say now, for instance, now we want to specify the border in them to know the size of the width they are taking. Let's say this one is how many width. Let's give it 1 pixel solid red. Solid red. Quickly, we give it 1 pixel solid red. I'm going to see. Can you see the size of the width the p tag is taking? So now let's give the div tag also a border, so you can see the size of the width is taken. Border again, we'll give it border. Let's give it 1 pixel solid green. So you are going to see the size of the width is also taken. Can you see? As you can see, the space between the wow, the div tag, you can see the margin also, and the padding also between the p tag also. You can see, it just depend on the element you want to use. Just use them as your own convenience. It depends on what you want to use. So, and we are having a lot of them, much of them also. Let me show you. As you can see, this address article, all of them, they are taking width, they are taking the full width of the screen, and they are taking, some of them are taking height with along with it, but some are not taking height. Like this p tag and this div tag, they are not taking height with it. Let's say, for instance, on this article or the address element, they are taking height along with what they are taking. So let's now say, for instance, now let's copy this. Now I quickly write address. Let's use the address element. So quickly, let's go and define the address element. So this, let's write the address here. Then I done something here. Address good good stuffs. Let's write good stuff inside the address element. Let's reload it. Can you see it's taking you can see the space is taken. But let's say, for instance, we want to use the let's use for instance, let's use the article. Let's use the article quickly. Let's use article. If we use article, let's see the space is going to take article. Let's use article. Let's use article. Food. Let's write food there. Can you see? Now, but right now, because we have wrote something there, it may not show as we think. But I'm going to let you know that they are, most of them, they are taking height along with what they are taking. Can you see? It's taking right. But let's say, for instance, now we now remove the food out of it. Now you are going to see what will happen inside the article. You are going to see, can you see the article is taking right? The article is taking just one line. But let's say the what this the address, let's see what the address is taking. The address, we are going to see what the address is taking. Let's get back to the document and use the address, address, right? We need the address. Let's save it and see what space. You can see the address also taking one line. There are some, I believe there are some that is taking height with what you are taking, like this canvas. Now let's say, for instance, the canvas is taking height with its thing, I think, canvas. So let's use canvas. Let's go and specify canvas in our this place. Now let's use canvas. So when we use canvas, you will see the amount of space the canvas is taking. Can you see? The canvas is taking height with its own, and it's taking the specific width and specific height. As you can see, most of them are taking height, most of them are taking width with what they are doing. So now that's what I want you guys to know. And what akorede ayofe is my name. I want you to text all these things, because some of them, they are taking height with what they are using, and some of them, they are just taking only width. So check it, and these are the block element. But mostly the best way to understand the block element is the width. There we always take the width side, and whatever element you write after them is going to jump to a new line. Let's say, for instance, now this canvas is here. Now let's say we wrote something here, we have do. Let's write do there. Let's reload our document. Can you see? It's not showing, right? Because it's a canvas. That's the way we can write things there. So let's say we want to write div tag again, or p tag. Let's say, for instance, we write p tag. We write dope. Let's write dope there and reload our document. You see, it's going to jump a new line. Can you see? It jumped the line. As you can see, it takes us to another new line. So there's a way we can control this manually also, but I won't do that right here. When we are getting to the advanced level, you are going to understand it better than this. So these are the block elements. Everything you write after them is going to jump to a new line, because they always take the full width of your screen. So quickly, as you can see, we have a lot of them here. As you can see, we have address, articles, aside, block, canvas, div, did, dl, dt, feeds, fig cap. We have a lot of them, bunch of them. But when you are testing your element, when you see that it's jumping to another line, make sure that you always know that it's the block element you are using at that moment. So that's the scope behind it. Anytime you are writing something and you are saying that they are jumping to another line, make sure you know that it's the block element you are using. So that's how they all works, the block element. So anwar akorede ayofe is my name. I wish to see you guys next time, and to the next tutorial. Have a good day. Bye bye. Thanks.